Time is getting on, and as the medical evidence has still to be passed in review, I shall adjourn the court for lunch.
Be upstanding.
This is a review of two books featuring lawyers: An Urge for Justice and The Uninvited Corpse. John Wainwright was a British novelist specializing in crime, and he wrote 83 books. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but he wrote about crime. Michael Underwood, however, is a pseudonym for John Michael Evelyn, a British writer, and a lawyer. He served everywhere, and he wrote quite a few murder mysteries, generally featuring a specific lawyer, although this particular book is not part of a series. Both The Uninvited Corpse and An Urge for Justice have a lawyer as the protagonist. And while both books highlight difficulties of being a lawyer, the two books couldn't be more different. An Urge for Justice is heavily philosophical, and given the subject matter, rather difficult to read, rather painful to read, as it deals with war crimes, retribution, and the question of the law versus justice. Nevertheless, difficult though it is and painful, it's worth reading. The Uninvited Corpse finds a lawyer saddled with two very exasperating clients who create a lot of work due to their nonsense. And of course, an unknown dead body where it had no business being. It is a more modest murder mystery, but a more satisfying one. While the police are generally in the background, they do have a very real presence in both books, which also portray trials. One a trial by jury, and the other a trial by a panel of 3 judges. But the core of the story and the reason I'm reviewing them in tandem is that they show the purpose of the law, the reason why we write laws, and why we must abide by them and go through the whole procedure of due process, trial by law, trial by jury, and so on, to try to make sense out of what goes on in this world. I recommend both books, although you might find the Michael Underwood more easy and more satisfying. An Urge for Justice is an excellent book to read on its own right. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. I will be doing more reviews as I go through these books. I have quite a few to get through, as you can see. And this is only part of the library. And should you be very kind and willing, please become a patron. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.
A legal marriage. Now, you may find this surprising, but this offer caused the prisoner to become angry with Boyes. Angry with him because, after persuading her against